And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Double-A baseball on the show coming your way. It's the San Antonio Missions taking on the Corpus Christi Hooks. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Austin Hansen.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Tim Lopes, the next to hit, takes outside. The next offering misses. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Next offering clips the zone, count even at 2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Batting second.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Daniels makes the grab for the second out. Okay, let's check out the lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Joshua Mears in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
The 0-2. Fly ball down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. That one out to right. Barefoot makes a nice running catch. End of a half inning of play. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Welcome back. And on the hill, the big righty, Matt Waldron. How about a report on him, Chris?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Greg Kessinger. The pitch. Strike on the outside corner. Strike 1. The wind and the pitch.
Oh.
And that one clips the corner. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Will.
Now the number 2 hitter, number 90. In there for strike 1. There's a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Called strike 3. The knuckleball buckled his knees.
The center field.
Now at the plate, Jordan Brewer. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Kessinger leads off first with 1 away. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Close play, but in there.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Matthew Barefoot. That one's in there, 0-1. Kicks and fires. That one clips the outside corner, and that is strike 2. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting fifth.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They'll be contending with a knuckleballer today, and of course, that's just not something you see very often in today's game.
And Boog, I'll speak from firsthand experience. I feel for these guys today because it's pretty difficult to get comfortable against a knuckleballer unless you see him more regularly than once every few years. So today it's going to be all about how this pitcher's able to keep the ball from spinning, get that movement floating towards the plate, and then late diving action at the end. Good luck figuring out where to swing.
Hitters sometimes. And the 1-0. Fall off foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. One, 2 now. Goes down looking. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. And welcome back. Top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Juan Fernandez. Hansen back to work. On the corner for a strike.
0-1.
Slice to right. And there's one down.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Upstairs.
1-0.
One down, base is empty.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Here's a 1-1. Bounce to the right side. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Grant.
Next is the designated hitter, Grant Little. This one popped up. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Batting seventh, the second
Jackson Merrill digs in now.
Merrill.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here is Alex McKenna. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wide to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Now. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's one down.
Batting seventh, the first baseman, Scott.
Next is the speedy first baseman, number 82. Big time power. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, obviously the knuckleball, it's not a pitch designed to blow by hitters, but you'll see this every once in a while. You give up on that pitch at the plate, and then the last moment it darts back into the strike zone, and you're just not ready to get a swing off in time. Looks like it's 100 miles per hour, and I tell you what, I know from personal experience it's not a good feeling.
No score here in the second. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the 0-2. Out towards right center field. Mears under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of. And now here is Albert Fabian. Hansen back to work. And that's in for a strike. Hansen measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. And that one almost got him. Here's a 1-1. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Michael Cantu.
And now, Michael Cantu. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tim.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Tim Lopes. Led off the game with a strikeout. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Lopes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2012. Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the third, no score. And 1-2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
1-2 here. In the air on the infield. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the catcher, C.J. Stubbs.
The catcher, C.J. Stubbs.
Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the shortstop, Ray Kessinger.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Greg Kessinger. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the second baseman, number 90. In the air, left field, down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to inning number 4. We're tied 0-0. Start of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Tirso Ornelas. The pitch. That's inside. Ball one.
Well, these guys, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And a ground ball to first. He'll do it himself. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Let behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a big power threat. Joshua Mears. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. Out there to center. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now here is Juan Fernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Ball one there.
1-0.
On the ground to first. Sneaks through, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
The third baseman, number 8, Lucas.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Fernandez over at second. Dunn on at first with 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
The 0-2. Into right, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Out to short. They get the force. That's out number 3. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jordan Brewer. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. That's a strike. Strike 1. Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Going to count 1-2.
It's a good take.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Mears snags it on the run.
Now batting, right fielder, Matthew Barefoot.
Matthew Barefoot getting ready to hit. He popped out his first time. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one for strike two. Base hit, left center field. And that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for two. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Digging in, number 11. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Next offering is in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Fernandez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
So now the DH spot, Alex McKenna. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at third, 2 away. The 0-2. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's going to be Albert Fabian. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. Here comes a pitch. Good eye right there.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Michael Cantu.
Michael Cantu will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. just missed. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Tim Lopes now at the plate. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. 0-1.
0-1.
Cantu leads off first with one away. Slice down the right side. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. A good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
At the plate, Tirso Ornelas. That one pushed to the left and foul. One down. Line to left, and he makes the catch. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. And now number 82. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Cantu makes the play, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So up next, Zach Daniels. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. In there for strike one.
One strike.
That one the other way. He steps on the bag. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. C.J. Stubbs digs in now.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Fernandez makes the catch, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We're through 5. The Missions lead it 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, here's some real power at the plate. Joshua Mears. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss there. Mears, 22 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. At the belt and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. So here's the cleanup hitter,
Now
Juan
the
Fernandez.
first baseman,
1 for 2.
Juan Fernandez.
Fernandez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and he was born in Venezuela. In the air, right field, and it drops in. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here's the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Fernandez over at second, 1 down. Rips one to right. And that one gets down, fair ball. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 2. And that's a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Grant Little getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Line drive, base hit. Done. Around third. He scores, and they're up by 3.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Austin Hansen out of the game, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. Blair Henley on the pitch here.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Henley goes 6 feet 3 inches, 190 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2019. Line drive to short and caught.
Now batting, the left fielder, Albert Fabian.
Now the left fielder, Albert Fabian. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Pulls that one foul.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Racing, makes the catch. And that is that. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Missions with the lead 3-0. Welcome back. And now, Greg Kessinger.
Christi, the shortstop, Rae.
The pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. That's hard hit on the line. And there's one away.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Number 90 stands in now and watches strike one.
Just could not get in sync and even guess right. When you talk about guessing in the game, it's really anticipation and sort of going with what the highest probability pitch, velocity, location at that point of the at-bat is.
And the righty deals. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Righty delivers. Hard hit left side. 2 up, 2 down.
Yep, he's out. The batter, the center fielder, Jordan.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Jordan Brewer. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We're through 6 full. The Missions on top 3-0. Top of inning number 7. Now, Michael Cantu.
The catcher, Michael Cantu.
And a pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Makes the catch for the out.
The batter,
Tim Lopes will hit next.
Lopes.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Tirso Ornelas.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Tirso Ornelas.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Line drive, makes the catch, inning over.
Ladies and gentlemen, rejoin with the traditional 7-pitch stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Matthew Barefoot.
Matthew Barefoot.
And there's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
Next to hit, number 11. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys They'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Strike two. In the air, out towards right center. Lopes hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now here's the DH, Alex McKenna. And first offering is fouled off. That one hooked foul. Here's the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Joshua Mears. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. That catches the corner.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
Got it by him for the K.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
High in the air, out to right. Barefoot settles under it and makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
The third baseman, Lucas.
Now the third baseman, Lucas Dunn. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Stepping in, Grant Little. Swing and a slow roller. Kessinger whips it to first on the run. And that is that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Missions on top here, 3-0. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, number 82.
The first baseman, Scott Schreiber.
Waldron back to work. And that one pulled foul. Line to left. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So up next, Zach Daniels. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Matt Waldron won't go any further tonight, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Now on the bump, Jordan Guerrero.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And now C.J. Stubbs towards first, and he grabs it foul.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The other way, and he beats it out.
Sweet grab right there. That's the DRS for you, buddy. Defensive run save. Very athletic. Really good reactions. Nice job of saving that run.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Greg Kessinger. That one's in there, 0-1. Two on, one out. Lifted in the air, right field. Mears pulls it down, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Second baseman, Will Wagner.
And the batter now, number 90.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's the third, done. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play, inning over. 2 left on. Through 8 full. The Missions out front here, 3-0. And welcome back. Now it's the second baseman, Jackson Merrill.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I'll tell you, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now it's going to be Albert Fabian. Back up the, oh, that got him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Pitching change here, Ty Brown.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now the catcher up to hit, Michael Cantu, 1 for 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Brown, the tall righty, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, And he works in a changeup. And the 0-1. And that one upstairs. And a foul ball. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 2. Next pitch is popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the center fielder, Tim Lopes.
So digging in, Tim Lopes. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, shortstop, Tirso Ornelas.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tirso Ornelas. In the air, left field, down the line, reaches for it, but it's foul. The 0-1. Ripped to short. Third out, and that ends the frame. So they strand a pair. One more shot coming up. Bottom of the 9th on deck. The Missions have the lead, 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 9. Now at the plate, Jordan Brewer. Guerrero back to work. There's a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Gets under and pops it up. Merrill makes the grab on the run.
The right fielder, number 21, Matthew.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Matthew Barefoot. And that's in there for strike 1. Slider misses outside.
1-1.
And the pitch.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a 2-1 on the way. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, number 11. In there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Lopes going back some more, hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
He put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
And now the DH, Alex McKenna.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no strike.
Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, he held him down for 2 solid innings, recording 6 outs in this game. Really nice job of executing his pitches, really just playing catch with the catcher, throwing whatever was put down, and letting the defense do some work behind him.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Missions. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Hooks, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.